Hello, Mr. Chuck. I'll be with you guys momentarily.
And a fly mint.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Right, just bear me just 2 seconds while I get things sorted. Right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me just double check everything's working correctly. The music's not too loud, is it? Seeing I've adjusted things on my microphone, I've got to make sure that music isn't too loud. Welcome in. So, let's just snooze the ad before it starts because I'm about to speak. There we go. We have got ourselves a best of 3 today between SMC and Gloria Victus White. And we're going to be starting with Iberian Offensive, and then Siege of Cairo, and then the tiebreaker will be Manhattan Bridge. Listen, I might have to turn up the gain on my microphone. Hello, Eka. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Let me just turn up the gain on my microphone. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if I can assist with my voice over the music. Let's have a look here then. Right, okay. How's that sound? Good evening. I put up one by 1 decibel, so hopefully it makes a difference. But I can adjust it even further if needs be. Better? Okay, cool. Ideal. I tell you what, we're gonna make it 12. We'll make it 12 decibels. Then it's sitting in a nice spot then, right? Bang. There we go, 12. Right. We'll adjust it on the fly though if needs be. Like I said, I've added like things to my microphone to stop like background noise leaking through, which it was doing. The other alternative is I buy a new microphone. So that is on the list, but not right now. So I'm trying to use filters to adjust for it. By the way, Eka, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well today, sir. Welcome in, welcome in. Right, so if you just joined in and you're catching up with what's going on, so we have got ourselves SMC versus GV White. We're just waiting for the feeds to go live. It's going to be a best of 3 here. We got Iberian Offensive, Siege of Cairo, and Manhattan Bridge. Manhattan Bridge will be the tiebreaker, so we get to that 3rd round today. Right. So, I can actually move my head. So let me move my head quickly. We are going to be using my little score sheet at the bottom of the screen, so you guys can keep up to date with what's going on. That is purely there just for the time being. Is what I used to use before when I was using spectator mode. So now that I've like recreated it with the help of Strider, I might as well keep it. So keep it running. So we have got 2 POVs today. So we've got Robin and we've got Valkyrion. Now, Valkyrion is giving me feed through his Xbox. So unfortunately, Xbox doesn't come with a delay naturally. So he's actually going to be live from the get-go. So I'm going to be jumping to him and just like seeing what's going on. But I'm going to try and majority cast off of Robin's just for competitive what's the word for it? Competitive integrity. So we'll jump to Valkyrion, we'll have a look and see what he's up to. And we'll where's that from? Oh, it's Robin's. I was so confused that I was like, where that's coming from? But it's Robin's. Right. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna be using a lot of information from Valkyrion's. I can't speak today, guys. I'm gonna apologize. So yeah. I'm going to be using majority feed from Robin because he is the one that's delayed by about a minute. And I'll be using Valkyrions for just kind of like kill feeds, basically, right? So we're going to try and do it that way because I don't want to compromise anything. Anyway, what's the difference between GV White and GV Black? So is GV Black normal GV, which will make it the stronger team, I believe? There's like 2 teams, I believe. Am I right in saying that? I think that's how it works. Like there's a main team and there's a B team, right? And you can like substitute main team members with B team members if needed.
Okay. That's all set up.
They're not saying that there's any weaker members or anything, but it's, you know, it's it just provides, you know, more competitive clarity between the teams. So, and more practice as well for team members that may not get as much practice in as like Team A, for example. Yeah, so Black will be the main one, Chuck, I believe. How you doing, Matiko? How you doing, buddy? Coming in, wiggling those among us. Oh, yes.
A second map, maybe. So that's why I need everybody ready, also statties. I'm glad we have all backups.
Right, so what I've got to show you as well, and I'll probably just show you on stream here. Let me just quickly go to bang, and let's go to the announcements page. So, guys, the registration for SMP 12s is now open. So if you're going to be looking to join in on the 12 versus 12, please head over to the Discord and get yourself signed up if your team is interested in playing. So there's a 12v12 Conquest Small. Registration is now open. It closes on the 18th of September. So you've got quite a while. You've just got under a month to get yourself registered. And then the tournament will be starting on the 20th of September. So you've got a while yet. So just make sure you get yourself signed up to that on the Discord. Main team and tryouts. Right, we're going to just avoid Robin's feed for a minute because he's probably going to be putting in a password. So we're just going to avoid that just for 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it'll be tryouts. They are fully, you know, GV members. And they probably make up a lot of like the... For example, you got T8. So they got 2 T8 teams, right? And you join them together and you get a T16, right? So I reckon... The white team is basically the majority of their team that makes up, you know, that T16 number. How you doing, Jamie? Welcome in, sir. No drops. Come on, son. Oh, mate, I'm not endowed like that, Mr. Jamie, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. I have, I need to, I can, well, I'll say that I can apply for the Battlefield Creator Program
You can in every class you can play the broads.
every 30 days. So, we'll see. I need to reach certain requirements though, and those requirements technically I am reaching now. But we'll see. We'll see what they say. Hey, Captain K. Used to watch when I did Battlefield 5 casts. Well, welcome back in, mate. Welcome back in.
Join, man. We have 10 minutes.
Welcome in.
to join.
Hey, Jose. Woo. How you doing, buddy? Just ate some meat pastries with red borscht. Oh, God. Matiko is feeling full.
White general chat or the scrim channel chat.
Feeling full. Valkyrian is waiting for the password. Follow me in 2020 during the COVID days, eh? When I first started casting Battlefield, eh? That's a long time ago. That's 6 years now. Thanks, camera, by the way. So, Captain K, we do have spectator mode for Battlefield 6. However, it is very experimental at the moment, and it's not working for portal modes that are custom. So, that's why we're doing a POV feed today. But I have done a cast with spectator 2 days ago, and I will be doing RedSec in 2 days. So I'm going to be doing a BR cast in 2 days. So that's going to be interesting. I've said to the guys, like, at least once in my time casting, I would like to try Battle Royale casting for Battlefield. So now's my chance. 2 days from now. Is this... Yeah, it's a Silica song. We'll skip it for now. Good old Limp Bizkit, the way it should be. Right, Valkyrian's loading in. You do. Anyway, Captain K, good to see you back, mate. Good to see you back. Are you playing Battlefield 6? Life's changed for me a lot. Moved out on your own 5 years ago, and you've been doing great ever since. That's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like to hear. Good on you, man. Good on you. Leaving the nest or moving around and getting yourself a new place, getting yourself settled down is always the best way to go. Always the best way to go. Right, everybody's in the game. Let's shut the chats, so we don't need them open. We have got multi-Twitch here as well. We can shut the chat as well. But it'll show both feeds. Now, like I said, Valkyrian's not delayed, so that's the only problem with that. However, I can go to here for like brief moments just to check. Your buddy just bought it for you. It's super nice of him. That is real nice of him. I've been in the same apartment since you moved out. I love it. It's a perfect size for you. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. So how are you finding Battlefield 6? It could be a bit rough at times with the TTK, but I've been enjoying it. Me and Brave Bear, if he's still here, I've been playing it quite a lot recently. We've been having a bit of fun. And Jose, actually. Jose's been joining me from time to time. We've been suffering the pubs, as I like to call it. Suffering the pubs. Loving it when I'm not angry. Yes. Very much so. Very much so. Oh, hold on. Have I got another feed? Surely. At the end, I need to restart server. I would not be the guy to ask. Didn't even play? You want a refund? It played for me. Jamie, it played for me. Hold on. Hold on. It's a blurb, isn't it? It's because it's not in his own audio track. How do I put it in his own audio track? That is the question. Properties. Control audio via OBS. Bang. Right. It's separate now, so it should play. Let me refund it for you, seeing you want it back. View rewards. I actually don't know how to refund it. I'm in dire straits right now. Dire straits. I think Matiko can refund it, actually. Yes. Matiko's the god. The god mod. Thank you, Matiko. It should play now, Jamie, if you try it again. I actually forgot I had blurps. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'll host a prediction. So let's get a prediction right. I need to move the string. I'm going to end up knocking it over. Because it's like in the way of my other keyboard. There we go. Right. Let's get a, and my mouse dongle. And my wallet. Just everything's in the way today. Let's get a prediction going. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is, yeah. It is something, Mr. Captain K, but that was the same with most Battlefields. A lot of players just don't revive, even if they are medics. I do, though. I tend to try and pick up people if I come across them. I won't go out my way into danger to revive, though, unless I smoke it first. Or I need to clear the area before I revive. That's the way you should do it. Always clear before reviving. What was I doing again? Prediction. Right, who's going to be winning map number 1, guys? Get your votes in. So we've got GV White. I just put GVW and SMC. You got 10 minutes to get your votes in. Who's going to be winning map number 1 here, which is Iberian Offensive, by the way. We've got our paint open for the screenshot at the end. We're ready to go. Let's make sure we've got Palk's thing up for sending stuff over to. Good. Don't forget to vote your channel points in the Twitch chat. So if you've got any points, throw them up there. Who do you think is going to win? Jesus, straight away. GV White for 9.5 thousand. And I can only assume that's going to be Chuck, right? Surely. The man is rolling in dollary dues. Right, I think we're ready. Let's get the music muted. Affirmative, I'm poor now. You should have 2,000 back, Jamie. Use low latency to toggle under the... What is going on here? Let's turn off low latency. We don't need it anyway. For Valk stream. Oh, it's for Robin's stream. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We're not watching it live. It's like 1 minute delayed, so it's fine. Right, so we are with Robbins here from GV White, going straight into that Bravo objective, gets the tugs down, and he's going up the stairs. He's going to be looking into that objective to make sure nobody from SMC is passing through, jumping over to SMC's feed, then nearby with the LAV. So just on the outer skirts of that objective. Looks like going to be moving over to the right side here. Incoming gunfire from the left of that wall, I believe. He's just gone prone. He knows he's ace. Pops the jammer, by the way. He's jamming somebody. And it looks like Valk has gone down. Is LAV, though, still being alive at the time being? Looks like the LAV might have just killed him, actually. The LAV did indeed kill Valkorian. We might be okay, actually. I think Valk might be delayed without him knowing with console. I'm just putting that out there. He died around about the same time as it came up on Robbins. Okay. So Robbins coming in with a revive there, picking up his teammate. Valk on his way to the LEV of GV. Let's see if he's able to get this kill. Comes lower left. The engineer gets one rocket off, but unfortunately gets blasted away. So Valk is down and out. Back to Robbins. Still looking on Bravo. It's currently gone to enemy control. So SMC control. He just took down... Is that Arca Christ? An Arch... just butchering. I'm just going to call him Arch. There you go. Unfortunately, he does go down on the Bravo objective. Oh, man. I hate butchering names, but I am literally the butcher of names. Valk on his way to Charlie objective from the rear. Hugs goes down here for Robbins on Bravo once again. Jump straight out the window. Full balls to the wall. Is that busted UI element there? It is. Okay. On the timer, though. It's not that bad. So, Bravo objective. Claimed under the control of GV White. We can actually look at their ticket counts versus each other. So there is a little bit of variance by probably about a minute or so, but it's fine. Almato coming in there, getting hold of 1 kill against Robbins, so he stays alive just for the minute. We won't be able to see his feed though from the other end because Robin goes back to the spawn screen. His teammate though is alive, so I assume he's got the kill and he has taken him down. Hello, Mr. Deaths. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. So Valk moving back in that Charlie objective at the point. His teammates are around him as well. He's got 1 here, part of his squad. And he is just looking to see if any members of GV White can be looking to move in from their spawn. He can hear movement. I can hear it too. He's behind the post box. He's behind the telephone box. There it is. And he does get the kill. Takes down Statics, goes prone, looks behind him. Checks the staircase down towards spawning sector. Nobody there. Let's go back to Robbins. Gets a spawn off for his teammate. Enemy spotted, by the way. So that Tug's actually spotted someone before he put down the new one. And Alpha objective is going to go now to GV White control. Triple cap, by the way, here from SMC. So those tickets come down just a little bit, but GV White in the lead still at the moment. How you doing, DFK? Apparently it's broken, can depend on resolution. Yes, that's the portal breaks for you, mate. Welcome in, though, buddy. Welcome in. So Robbins tries to push over to this building here, which is the cross between both objectives of Bravo. And he's going to get pushed from that left side. He goes down to Johnny, who comes out from the wall and slays him out there with the MK17. So Alcorian currently down there next to the Charlie objective as well. His teammate is with him here, and he's going to be able to get that spawn off of him momentarily. Charlie point seems to be relatively still under the control. However, GV White still trying to go into that Bravo objective. They have reclaimed it for their own. I haven't seen the LEVs, which is interesting, to say the least. There is a Jeep currently being manned at the bottom of Bravo. I don't know if you've seen that on his map there at the bottom here. There's a Jeep down this road, just there, sat on the outskirts next to the broken tank at the wall. So not entirely sure if that's someone driving it in or someone sat on the gun. So here we go. Robin's making his way back into the Bravo objective. Pops the grenade, but it gets intercepted by a grenade interceptor, which is actually right behind him. Kills off one, fights the fight. Potato in a Jeep. Oh no. Just the Jeep turret mounted, man. Oh. It's funny. It made me laugh because he's called Potato. I wasn't expecting it. Right, Valkyrian moving off a Bravo objective back to that Charlie point, which is the home objective of GV. I hear shots. Arch getting killed off there. Warpork squad. These names are brilliant. Janny getting killed off there as well. Robin's feeding. 2 feed at the moment. Get himself healed up. Looking over towards the crossover. Yeah, there is one there. He's being marked by his squad mate that's gone down. He's actually gone up left side. He got intercepted by his teammate of Aces, who taken him down. You can hear movement there behind him in the alleyway. So he's going to try and take a look to see if they are there. So he is looking. I hear an LEV as well, and that is actually the LEV of SMC because it's not lit up on his map. It's coming up here on the road, right in front of him actually, and unfortunately gets seen by Potato, who takes him down. Valk still on that Charlie objective here, back capping Gloria Victus White, and they're able to do it relatively good. So coming in with the RPG as well, hitting that building, which is the spawn sector. LEV rolled up as well into Charlie objective to hold this. Alpha point, however, is now going on a contestation, so GV White might be able to bring that back, as Valkorian is going to cross this road and look for the enemy here. Is he going to be able to find them, though? Oh, he finds one as he's sat in the spawn, and will be going down to Don't. How you doing, Shivers? Welcome in, mate. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, sir. It's good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Robin's opening fire there, killing off Valkorion, and we could... Well, he's already dead at that point. Right. He would have died a while ago in that clip. So, Bravo objective going back to GB White control. Good, good, good. Oh, I thought that was a push never as a teammate. There's a Potato still holding Charlie. But on his own, actually. Hold on. That was almost a headshot with the RPG, by the way. Very close. That was a confirmed kill. Don't get an RPG'd. Potato down and out. So I believe that's the LAV gone. It is. Turret's been blasted. He's going to try and go for that revive here behind the car. There is currently fire going off as well. He does get the revive of the car. It just detonates, killing a Valkorion and taking him out of the game there. Shots go from Robbins there. Kills one, but unfortunately gets taken down by Arch in the window, which means Alpha Objective still remains under the control of SMC. Rivers, you playing any comp at the minute? Right. Tugs goes out on Bravo. Finds one in the mid alley. Takes down El Marto. I couldn't quite see his name then. El Marto goes down. Ace kills off Johnny. Shots going over towards that end of Bravo, next to the crossing, but I believe he's got his teammates there from his squad, so he should be fine. Let's go back to Volk here. He's actually hitting a vehicle at the minute, so going after the LEV of GV. Gets a side armor hit, but goes down a Corvette. Johnny going down as well. Robbins is feeding tonight. Absolutely do. Oh, from the staircase, Arch. And there was an audio problem, by the way, guys. I don't know if you heard it, but I didn't hear him come up that staircase until the last second. Which is unfortunate for him. Only red soap, you'll now try multi-comp? That's what I want to hear, Chivers. I want to see you in. I want to see you in playing, my man. So, Robin's down and out. Valkorion also down. Like I said, though, guys, we're not doing Valkorion as much because he's got no delay, so I don't want to put a compromise on his his gameplay. So I'm just darting to him quickly just to check what he's doing. For example, engaging the tank is fine. Unfortunately, he does go down a Corvette again. He does get a big hit though on the side armor, but we're gonna try Robbins as much as we can. So he's got a 1 minute delay, which makes it like easier for that casting experience as well. What team are you going to play for? Have you formed a team yet? Or have you joined a team? Or are you looking to join a team? Robin's trying to escape this. He's got a lot of members around. His teammate's going to be backing him up there in that doorway. And he's going to be able to kill off Arch. But goes down to El Marto in the corner. As El Marto now looks to push inside of Bravo. And maybe kill off Aces. We're going to keep an eye on that kill feed though. See if Aces does indeed get the kill. So Aces went down. He's got one squad mate still alive, which is Titter Tommy, who gets himself anchored under the staircase here and waiting to get a combat spawn. Now it still says he's in combat. Unfortunately does go down, which means he goes to the nearest spawn, which will be the LAV. So now he's got to run all the way back to an objective. He might actually go to Alpha here because it is close. Valkorion, this is him actually inside of Charlie. And he unfortunately is only going to get killed there. Statics takes him down. So GV White is actually back in Bravo with another squad. So Statics, who by the looks of it killed off Reddix as well. Oh, lovely pop there, by the way. So Corvette coming in with a beautiful Corvette and his gunman coming in with 2 kills against Valkorion and Esterin. Jesus, these names. I'm the butcherer. Esterin, and coming in killing those 2 off with the assistance of the tugs of Robbins here. So Robbins' tugs actually spotted them. He also jammed them as well. So the detect they were there also. So Alpha Objective will be going to the control of GV White. However, in the lead still is SMC, 193 to 131. So Bravo Objective now being pushed here by Robbins. He is finding Warpork as he takes him down. Gets into Bravo, gets the tugs out, looking for SMC members in that building. Finds one right at the top there. Statics taking out Valkorion. Taking far from behind, it will be going down to a Marto. So while he's down, hold on, we may not switch because no, he is going back to spawn screen. Looks like Valkorion is currently top gunning for his LEV, which is coming under heavy fire back towards Bravo point as well. He is going to be repping his tank. as he tries to make sure he's back up to full armor. It looks like Warpork unfortunately went down as well. Potato about to be pushed here by the LAV, and we are seeing a don't killing off Warpork. So unfortunately for the LAV of SMC, it is out of the game, and Corvette is now reigning supreme on the battlefield in the next few moments unless he gets taken down by a tank squad. So Robin's currently just chilling on Alpha. They hold Charlie as well. They're going to be going for that ticket bleed whilst they don't hold the lead rather than overextending. Oh, bit of a misclick there from Robbins. Goes into Bravo objective on his own, 1-0 at the moment. Valkyrion is currently dead at the moment. It's to statics. Open to 5. There's a guy on his left as well. Seen the green laser, and unfortunately goes down to Arch, who pushes him with the M4. So kills him off there as well. There's a Valkyrion gets picked up. We're on this objective a minute. So now basically we're on this objective. So it looks like SMC still holds that Bravo point. Hello, Aaron, mate. How you doing, buddy? How did your scrims go, buddy? He's being pushed here by 3 people. Kills off Johnny. Let's see if he's able to keep this. Kills off another. Goes after. Oh, he goes down to Marto from behind with the M417. Damn, unfortunate here for Robbins. Unfortunately, just got pinched. Hold up, the revive comes in. His quad mate comes in clutch. And there's now a 2-on-3 scenario in this building. He finds him there on that left side. Gets the pre-fire. Kills off a Marto. Tries to find the second. Just runs out of ammo on Johnny. However, Johnny's injured under that staircase. Taking fire from the LAV. He gets the revive out from those defibs. Gets the reload off. And he might actually pushes from behind. He does indeed. He does find Asterin, who kills him with the RPG at point blank range. And takes him down. But Aces with the trade. Kills him off. And gets the revive. Just the LAV lighting up this Alpha objective. There's still one member of that team in here. With the Broad 3. Finds him outside the window. Goes down to Arch. Hold on. He killed him with a grenade. The grenade went out the right door, right? Or was that a bullet trade? That was really confusing. But he killed him off as well, so they traded. I think that was a grenade that killed him. Huh. Fair enough, Robbins. Okay, so he spotted that on the radar. We got some movement here. His teammate did pick up the kill, Aces, and that was Warpork. LEV up the top road. He finds one from behind. He kills up on Marto. Oh, Marto. How you doing, Chivers? Being chilling. Valkyrion down and out again. Ooh, it's getting close. I just seen the ticket count on Valkyrion's feed. He's found him lying down. Riddix getting killed off there. He finds another as he kills off Potato. He's seen someone over there as well. Right in front of him, just off the objective here, but he goes prone instead, and he's making sure he can claim this objective here. It's 3-0, 2-0 now on that point. He finds him at far. He does kill off El Marto with a very nice headshot with that Broad. So now Charlie objectives under their control. They're going to be moving off and going back probably towards Bravo. I mean, Alpha Point and Charlie is under their control. It's looking pretty good here now for Team GV. They were at a loss for most of this game, but they have now taken the lead here. And let's see if they can keep this lead. Okay, going for the pre... Oh, I mean... The LEV's dead, I believe? He went for the pre-C4. It's not dead, because he's still in it. He went for the pre-C4. It was a good play, but unfortunately he just got blasted as he went to detonate it. So, unfortunately, no kill on that LEV. But it was a good try there from Robbins. Valkyrion still in the LEV. Looks like engaging the LEV. That was a nice hit, by the way, with the tow missile. I think that was a rear armor hit or side armor hit at least, because it dealt like half the health of that LEV. However, taking incoming hits at the front armor here. Valkyrion, unfortunately, going to be losing to Robbins. Oh no, we've seen it in the future, lads. We've seen it in the future, and now we can commentate in real time. So let's see what Robbins does here with that C4 against the LAV of SMC. So he comes off a top road at the bushes, moving towards Alpha. This is weird. It's going to be a minute in the future. Jumps over to Alpha. Oh. Finds 2 inside. Goes down to Warpork. So he must come off this spawn and do it. Let's see. Here we go. So he comes off the spawn on Aces. So rockin' recon, by the way. No, goes off the LEV. Right, okay, so he goes off the LEV. He's got a cross staircase here whilst they're shooting each other. So he's gonna be able to get inside of Bravo without being noticed. And then he gets to the deployment through the window and he will blow up that LEV. Bang. Valkorion and Potato down. And unfortunately does get dropped there by Edgerin, who is outside of that Bravo objective. Revive coming up from Valk there at the mid road at Alpha. Gonna be going in with the revolver there, trying to get that headshot. Unfortunately does not get it and don't kills him off there with the M277. It's weird. Just seen Valkorion die then, and we've seen him die here. Which is unfortunate. He died on the Alpha objective. Sorry, Charlie objective holding it. So Robbins moving up towards that Bravo. Looking down left side, looking at the staircase to make sure nobody's pushing out. Going to continue his pushes here to the staircase, most likely. He is indeed. Through the window, up the stairs. And then he's going to look. Gets the tugs out, check anyone's here, and jumps straight on the objective. Utilizes the mobile repair station as a moment of just cover. And he does notice Red X up there. He's able to kill him there. Take him down. There's a grenade intercept to his right, which is currently dysfunctional due to the jammer. However, it's now a 1-to-1 here on this objective. And unfortunately goes down to Johnny with that broad. Had a nice bit of cover there as well, but it's just unfortunate. So we've just seen some future risk again. Robbins killed off Valkorion. Valkorion getting the revive. So Robbins would have died here at this point on the Alpha objective because Alpha is still under SMC control. And we've just seen the ticket count now. I'm actually going to grab it from Valkorion's feed. So we've got it nice and early. It is a 13 ticket lead, I believe. Why can't I see it? How you doing, Canuck? Where's spec mode? Yeah, Chuck's answered it. Yeah, it's just base conquest, so there's no like ability to edit tickets or game. The game time you can, but I don't think it's working correctly. So, and the objectives as well. It's a full conquest map. It's doable, but it's not ideal. So, yeah, but we're doing another test hopefully next week. But I am doing Red Sec in 2 days with proper spectator mode. We're gonna get the ticket feed here from Robin's feed, seeing he's a bit delayed. So it's 13, I believe. Right, okay, so let's update that. That's gonna be 13 on the feed. Now while we wait for the round to start here from Robin's side, let's bring up those kills, shall we? So score left 0-1-3. Got that wrong. Score right. It's done it again, didn't it? Let me just update it fully. Oh my god, I am screwing this up big time. Okay. And then we need to go back to this one and go 0-0. Not 0-0-3. There we go. Done. Right, okay. We got there eventually. Right. 22 and 13 to Arch. Warport with the 21-16. 21-11 to Johnny. Redix with the 19-22-11. 17-17 to El Marto. Potato with the 15-11. 15-11 to Esterin. And Valkorion with that 9-26. Robbins with the 27-18. 25-21 to Statics. Don't with the 21-18. 20-11 to Alpha. Aces 20-17. 17-14 to Titatomi. Corvette with the 14-8. And 12-16 to Scrippy. Okay. We now move into the next round. Did I send that to Plex? I haven't, so let's send that to Plex. So 13 tickets isn't that much. It can swing in any direction, but Chuck, you may be saved. The reason why I say you may be saved is that prediction. Oh, you won't be saved. Oh no, who voted 1 point? Jamie. Oh no. Right. Brave Bear voted 1 channel point on SMC. So if SMC wins Iberian Offensive, you lose all 9,500 to 1 man. Oh, that's brutal. Wait, there's two votes. Hold on, there's 2 voters. So whoever else voted, you lose everything to 1 man. You become rich. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so they're just readying up still. Let's get the music back on while we wait. By the way, guys, if you have just joined in, we are playing Iberian Offensive at the moment. Siege of Cairo is next. So the next map is going to be Siege of Cairo. Very similar layout with the LAV. So it's going to be good. I do like Siege of Cairo. There we go. Damn. That's rough. Or I rebuild Venom Esports and swear it's not throwing ticket diff. Shit. I'm trying to get Strider to reform SRG, but it's not working. So I don't think SRG is coming back anytime soon. But not only that is a lot of us have moved on to other games, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm trying. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Right, so we're gonna dart to the future with Valkorion. They're still not ready, so we've got about a minute to chill while we wait for Robbins to ready up, actually. By the way, if SMC wins Iberian, we could see map 3 today, which would be very interesting. We always like to see map 3. We do. Always a big fan of that map 3. Alright, the 1 person down at the moment, so this is GV Whiteside. So we're waiting for 1 person to rejoin. That's hence why we're waiting. What was the score in the first round? 13 points to SMC, Mr. Pelk. I'm using my little thing at the bottom here that I made. Yeah, well, we'll see how this round goes. I mean, 13 points isn't much, but SMC doing real well. Real well. They were constantly on that back cap. Constantly on the back cap, putting GV in a sticky situation. Yeah, they were doing very good rotations. Very good rotations. Right, we're 8th side now. Just gonna check Volk's feed. They are playing on Volk, so we're about to get ready. I mean, we could watch Volk while we wait. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to compromise Volk that much with like gameplay that's... Oh, they're not live. Okay, never mind. They're saying not live. Right, we continue the music. They're restarting the round. Good luck, Mr. Chuck, by the way, mate, for Wednesday. Good luck, mate. I hope you the best for your health, mate. I assume maybe spectator glitch. Oh, we had a wait. They're on different teams. It was 9 on this team, so that is why. Looks like they're getting back into it quickly. Oh, Jamie, what is the song? This song it drives him nuts now because of Gears of War. Just hearing it constantly. Oh no. Oh, Gears of War PTSD. Oh. Okay, they're live on Valk's side. Thank you for the gifty, Mr. Pelk. Red Bull gets the gifty. Gets the gifty. Right. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna pause for whom the bowl. Oh my god. For whom the bells toll. Jesus. That's a tongue twist. And here we go. So there's gonna be group spawns off the both the vehicles, by the way. So as you can see, the Jeep is heading straight towards Backcap, most likely. Very risky, because if LEV decides to go this way, they're going to get caught out, but they don't. So Jeep opening fire there. He's going over towards the wall here. I can hear him moving to his left, so he's got to be careful. Grenade. Don't blow yourself up, Robbins, please. That was very close. Taking fire from behind there. Looks like his LEV's coming up as well. Movement from behind. He finds none other than Valkorion. Valkorion will be going down on Charlie. So gets the back cap. Valkorion in the future is currently in his LAV, looking over towards B. Get a few shots off there with the machine gun on top of the LAV, which is interesting. Kills off Ted Tommy. So Robbins just checking Charlie, because technically this being back cap, they can just spawn off a HQ and go straight there. So it is an objective that you lose quickly, but it just allows you to rotate into other objectives with ease, because they need to get somebody on those objectives basically to be able to claim it back. So Robin's crossing over to the Bravo point from the rear. So if the rear coming off of Charlie, basically going towards the road here at the bottom, which is a spawning point. Doesn't see anybody, so decides to go mid again. His teammates taking fire, but it looks like they've cleaned up on Bravo. So Robin's opting for a very risky push to Alpha. This is insanely risky, because you could just have people just looking over the top of those sandbag walls from the top there and just go straight for it. But looks like he's able to get it. He pops the tugs down in front of somebody and he gets proned on. He goes down to Asterin, but Asterin gets finished off though by Statics in return. Thank you for the gifted again, by the way, Mr. Pelk. Giving it over to DFK. DFK, welcome. So how you doing, Mind Flexer? Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't see you there for a second. I did spot you. So Robin's got opted in for the spawn off on Bravo yet again. So heading over here. Going to be looking for those enemies. The SMC guys. Valkorion repairing his LAV here, and he is currently behind Alpha. So actually at the back cap of GV White at this point. Hold on, we might have a C4 kill here. Wow, actually, we've kind of given it away. It's not going to be a C4 kill, because Valkorion in the future is repairing the tank. So we know that's not indeed going to be a C4 kill. Oh, Robbins. So you could tell the sound confused him. He could hear something upstairs, and then unfortunately he did not hear what was going on outside. And now, you know, Arch just killed him from the window. Basically, there's nothing you could do there. Nothing you could do there. Well played, Arch. There, getting that kill. Good kill. There was someone upstairs, and that's where the confusion came from. Robbins on his own deploys C4. He's on that wall though, and unfortunately goes down to Arch yet again. Arch killing him off again with the broad 3. Valk going down to Alpha. Alpha in the LAV. So not Corvette. Oh, Corvette is here. So Alpha must have been the gunner. Yes, 40mm cannon. It's a grenade launcher. Matiko. With the ball spin. Robin's getting a headshot kill against Warpork. Gets the tugs down. Nobody nearby. Charlie objective still being held here by GV White. But again, SMC and hold of Alpha Bravo, by the way. They are holding it nicely. Finds Johnny, and I think he was taking more fire, so there's somebody else there. He is. And he gets a headshot kill on Marto. So that's a 3-piece. So he's killed off 3 here. I can hear him moving to his right. He's pulling himself behind this tank for cover. Checking the map to see if there's any movement from squads of SMC. Look down mid-road. I think they're trying to debate where they're going. What's also holding the rear cap. That is very, very, very hopeful spraying there for Robbins at Miles over towards Alpha. Valk is at Bravo. Okay, let's watch Valk for a sec. I know it's in the future, but he's moving into Bravo. They still hold it, by the way. Nope, seems to be okay. Okay, here we go. Robbins making his move. Nope. Robbins is literally playing Charlie hold. So we might not see much from Robbins for the moment while he tries to hold his objective, letting his teammates take the other objective of Alpha. And here we go. Finds one as he kills off old Marto. Gets a reload of his Brod. Gets out Marto again, who gets picked up. That is a shame. Goes to a few shots there. Unfortunately, takes a hit from C4 from Johnny as he blasts that building and kills him off. Valkorian get picked up in the bathroom of Alpha. And it's currently 2-3 on that objective. Pops the grenade. Finds one as he kills off Statics, but goes down to Don't from behind. Jumping over to Robbins now, which is in the past. Spawns off his LEV and heads back to Charlie as the back cap for them has... Well, saying the back cap for them. The back cap for SMC has been reclaimed. But we got a scam train going. And we got a scam train going. There you go. That's what we used to call it back in the day. The hype train. We call it the scam train. But it never used to award you like emotes and such. So it's not so much of a scam train anymore. You actually get awarded like stuff. How you doing, Sombar? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, mate. Welcome back. How you doing, mate? Your Sonic the Hedgehog face. Right, so Robin's having a big old firefight here on Charlie objective. Gets the frag grenade. That is a beautiful frag, by the way. What the hell? Yeah, man's got Kobe in his veins. Just hits it at long range, kills off Potato. Gets the tugs down. Looks like his teammate finishes off Warpork, so that's Charlie objective. The back cap reclaimed here by GV White. Finds another member of SMC crossing the road here next to where the tow missile would be. And he finds Arch, unable to kill him though. One shot for both of them, by the way. So it's a bit of a trade here. Goes to the pre-fire. He does get Arch inside of the bin room. Goes to that long range to try and finish off the other kill, but unable to achieve it. He might actually move over the road here. The LEV is now moving into Charlie, so he's got to move off. And he is going to try and engage this. So a few more shots there. Looks like he's waiting for him. You can see it on the mini-map here. He's waiting for him patiently behind that bin, and he's able to kill off Almarto with a headshot. Okay, so back up to that Bravo point. Mr. Robbins finds Almarto again up the top of that staircase. Headshots and finds another walking in. That's going to be a stirring going down. We are seeing Robbins feeding. Going for the corner. It takes down Arch. Gets the tugs out. A very low ammo though. This is bad for him. He needs to switch. He goes to the pistol. He gets Johnny. Switch a kit, my man. If you are you able to actually? Hulk, is that in the rule set? Can you switch kits? Because it was banned in some Battlefield 5 stuff. Potato coming in though and killing off Robbins in return. Yeah, I need to know if that's in the rule set or not. The Valk making his push over towards Alpha objective. SMC holding 2 objectives. Almost kills off this man. Unfortunately goes down to Don't. Robin's back in the Jeep here, moving back towards Alpha. May actually go straight to Charlie here. Yeah, going straight for Charlie. Zooming down the road here. Might run into an LAV though if he's not already dead. You'll be careful. Okay, gets himself in bed on Charlie. It's one-on-one, and unfortunately gets taken down by Arch, who is waiting for him. Only 2 months on PC, by the way? What, Robins is 2 months on PC? I swear I can kiss his forehead. I mean, do it, Chuck. Just say the golden words afterwards, you know? Okay, Alpha killing off Valkyrie in there. That could be the LEV down, by the way, from GB White. The reason why I'm not using Valkyrie's feed as much, by the way, guys, if you just joined, is because he's not delayed. So I don't want to compromise him too much by watching his feed. Because he is 0 delay. But Robin's is 1 minute, so it's better for compromisation, basically. Not saying anyone would, but I like to be as fair as possible and respect, you know, the team's games and such. There's movement. Robinson spotted it. Oh, Warpork with the headshot of the M4A1. The M4A1 is a machine. I've been using it actually yesterday, more recently. It was my first gun. I got to level 50 in Battlefield 6. The gun is crazy hip fire, and headshots are just the game. Oh my god! And he runs straight into Sterling there with the M4 as well. That takes him down. Sorry, the missus just messaged me. Okay. Right, let's jump over to Robins. So I originally came from Xbox to PC when 2042 released. So that's how long I've been on PC. But I did kind of like play PC a little bit beforehand. So I was primarily controller for Battlefield on Xbox for the longest time. Robins gets proned on there and goes down to a Dizrin. That was a juicy headshot onto Al Marto, by the way, at the staircase. That was a nice heady. Valk, top of Alpha Road. Oh, sorry, Charlie Road. I keep calling it Alpha because it's Alpha in Standard Conquest, but the roles have been switched, so it's Charlie. Goes for a hit on the LEV. 25 damage on the LEV. You just heard Robins die again, which is unfortunate. Another hit, another big hit. Putting the pressure on. His LEV's not pushing this though, which could be a problem for SMC here. I would direct the LEV to go for this push. Now he could be going up Alpha mid road to go for the rear. No, he's backing off again. He's backing off. Robins. Okay, he's back at spawn with his LEV. That's interesting. So I think Alpha just got pushed out of this sector by the LEV here and by his teammates who are going to be smacking him as well. So that's interesting to see. Lovely kill. Robin's 1 HP, able to get that kill against Arch. Unfortunately, though, does not hear Johnny sat here and will kill him off there with that Brod. Need actual spectating back. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Sombar. Yeah, it's not looking good for you, Chuck. I'm not gonna lie. It is not looking good for you, Chuck. Oh, his points are gone. They're just gone. He's got nothing left. He's gonna have drips and dribs left. Venom versus GV in October. Stay tuned. I look forward to it. But yes, we need proper spectator mode. I do agree, Son. But oh, hold up. He spotted one of two in the corner. Oh, he went for the grenade. You can see him start to throw it. Hold on. He did throw the grenade. Did he get the kill? He spawned. I don't know if he got the kill or not. The grenade was there on the floor in front of him, and someone was jumping on it. But we don't see it on the kill feed. Oh, it's gone. I don't know if he got it or not. As he respawned. Grenade coming through there. Shot's going out and gets killed from the left side. You got killed from his left at Alpha. And he's died. That was Aces that killed him off. Oh, movement from inside of this objective. So, Chuck. Let me spout this prediction in a sec, shall I? Damn. That cooker's gonna explode. Goes down to Johnny. Okay, we're gonna pick up that, we're gonna carry on from Robin's feed. Oh yeah, Sombar. 2 days, Red Set cast with official spectator, and hopefully next week another cast with the official spectator. Did I just totally miss the scoreboard? Robin's not gonna bring it up, is he? Right, okay, so it didn't come up, unfortunately. I think he's tabbed out, which is the reason why. Okay. Hulk, I can't get that one for you, mate. It was literally a split second that I seen it. So that one you have to get from the teams. However, it is 100% an SMC victory at the last of that one. So, yeah, SMC with a big win. Let's just change it on the map. Let's get the music going while we wait for map 2. The predictions to take antidepressants. Oh, God. Right, let's change that on the old scoreboard. Map win right is 1 SMC with the 1 map win. Bang. Let's change their score to 0 again. Oh, beautiful, Matiko. Beautiful. Oh, you absolute savior, Matiko. You absolute savior. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, mate. I've got it. For the Pelk. Bang. So, I can actually tell you the kill to feeds at the very end because Matiko, the absolute legend, got me the clip. Aces, 21 and 8, 17 and 17 to Robbins. Alpha with that 14 12, 12 and 10 to Scrabby. Corvette with the 11 and 9, 9 and 12 to Don't. Statics with the 7 and 13, 5 and 13 to the Tommy. Arch with the 21-7, 18 and 6 to Potato. Johnny with the 18-7, 18 and 9 to S. Darren. Reddix there with the 11 and 9, 10 and 15 to Almarto. Warpork, 9 and 16, and 5 and 12 to Valcorion. Sweet. GG's both teams, and GG's to your points, Chuck. GG's to your points. So prediction is going to go in favor of SMC with the 1 map victory. Look at it, look at it, look at the top, look at the top of the chat. 9.5k channel points go to Brave Bear JB. Shit. He said he was poor as well. That was a 1-point vote by Brave Bear, by the way. He put 1 channel point in, and he just came out with 9,500. Oh, God. That's brilliant. Right, map 2. Get your votes in. We'll be hanging out to find some girls to pay him some drinks for sure. He's rolling, mate. He's a rich man now. He's a rich man. He's swimming. Swimming in it. He's a happy boy. Only the happiest of boys. Okay, here we go. Cairo is the next map. We might actually see map 3 here, by the way, lads. Just to let you know. So we're going back. Oh, so we're going over to Siege of Cairo next for map number 2. If Gloria Victus wins this, we'll be heading to Manhattan Bridge for map number 3 tiebreaker. So there you go. Bang. Go to streams, earn a lot of points next time, but keep watching. Yes, you'll get your points back. Who knows? You might actually like win a prediction again in the opposite way and just win loads of points again as well. This is RuneScape. This is RuneScape music. Right, what I might do is ask me to run an ad. So I can either snooze it, but I run the risk of losing you guys mid-match to an ad. I'm going to opt to go for a 60-second ad. If you're subbed, it doesn't matter, you won't see it. Or if you've got whatever block on and whatnot, you won't see it. But if I run the 60-second ad, we get about 21 minutes of no pre-rolls. You're going to need someone to vote against you, though, Mr. Chuck. We're going to need some voties for SMC. They won map 1. You know, they're already 1 map up. Who's gonna put points in? Who's gonna put the points in? IFE carry map? We shall see. Yes, IFE is very strong on Cairo, Sombar. Very strong. It's actually my preferred vehicle in Battlefield 6 over the MBT. I mean, in Battlefield 5, I was tanker for oh my god, my voice is going. Jesus. I was tanker for SRG in Battlefield 5 for a little bit. But I always like the medium tanks over the heavy tanks. So lower armor. A little bit different though, I suppose. IFE, I've always been fans of IFEs anyway, even in Battlefield 4. I suppose that's the best place to put it. Battlefield 4, I did use the IFE more than the MBT as well. So there you go. Saying that, if we take Battlefield 1, the light tank with the autocannon, I use that a lot as well. So again, it's the IFE style autocannon. I think one of the main things IFE versus MBT is the ability to kill infantry. And I feel like infantry poses more of a threat than the enemy tank. So having IFE with those anti-infantry rounds is just better for survivability. Half the time I feel like I got to hit someone head on, as if in an MBT if they're infantry, even with a high explosive round. It's very inconsistent, very inconsistent. We didn't see much, like... We didn't see much lav on lav. In Iberian. If we did, they were like almost... like one would back off, basically. They wouldn't like actually push each other like fully. So I want to see if we see some full pushes. There is going to be a lot of going around. Especially towards Bravo is probably your riskiest push, right? So, like, down this road here at Bravo would be the riskiest IFE push, but it also can pay off loads because you get a straight shot to Alpha. Not so much to Charlie, though. Charlie, you kind of want to take the back road here, but you can go to Charlie that way as well, but you'll go through all of this shit in the middle. We did see some good tanking from the drop bears, by the way. They were utilizing this sector here for keeping that IFE alive so much in their game. It was actually crazy how well they was using it to keep theirs up and alive. He's tapped out again. Is that who I think it is? Timit? That is a name I haven't seen in a while. Zaborka's here? Yeah, Timit. I haven't seen Timit in ages. Like, it's Battlefield 5 days. Right. I do believe we're almost ready. 8 aside. So who's tanking for Glory Victus? Would it be Corvette again? Or is it going to be Timit this time? No, Timit doesn't tank, does he? It would be Corvette. How you doing, Inisha? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. No problem, no problem. My pleasure. Hope you enjoy the cast. What I'll do is, while we're waiting for this, guys, if we go over to the SMC Discord, the 12 versus 12 SNP T12 is open today for registration, and it closes on the 18th of September. So if you're looking to get your teams participating, make sure you get your registrations in. The tournament will be starting on the 20th of September, and it's a global competition. So no matter where you are in the world, you can join in on the games. You got about a month to sign, so you got a while yet. If you want to form your teams and whatnot, or if you want to join teams, you still got a month to get yourself organized, get yourself together. Right, they're ready. Let's go. By the way, guys, don't forget to get your votes in. So if you have channel points to use, you can predict at the top of the chat bar if you can do some gamba. Vote for which team you think is going to be winning Cairo. So here we go. So Valkorion currently moving off in the LEVs. Actually, this is what's happening right now, so we won't look at Valkorion for too much, just to avoid anything. So he's moved his way towards that Bravo objective. Right, Robbins is still prepped on our screen. So we'll keep it on Valk for a minute. He does run into one member there, and he will be going down to Zaborka with the GVT. GRT, sorry, GRT.
They move on C now.
Down and out. He's going to be looking to go for a respawn, but his teammates actually engaged in combat. Maybe with an LEV, actually, on Alpha. No, it was a zone. It was a zone. So he's going back for the back cappy. Oh, the LEV for Glory Victus is in that spawn. So they're holding out at the moment. That's huge for SMC. Actually massive. Oh, dear. Oh, pre-fire coming in. He just got a confirmed hit there. He's going to get one hit off it going down. And it's Scrabby and Corvette. So they are the tankers. Right, okay, now we're going to jump over Glory Victus with 1 minute delay, so we're actually starting from there for a fresh perspective from the start of the game. As the 1 minute is kicking in here. So we're interested where Robbins goes. So Bravo objective pushed, you see the LAV at the start of the game went mid, so off of Alpha straight into mid. Shots going in there as Marto goes down, and there is massive firepower going into that building right next to him. He took some incoming fire, he did almost go down. He has found himself the enemy tugs, he didn't quite kill it. But he has spotted somebody here. This objective, he kills off Arch, but goes down to Edzerin, who's at the top there. Looks like his teammate did get the kill instead. No, he didn't. So Edzerin is still alive. He kills off a squad mate. It's Tidder Tommy. Finds a grenade coming out there. Looks like Marto getting killed off with the spot. But Edzerin is still alive, I believe. So there is someone still plaguing these guys. However, Robin's not really going for him at the moment. Johnny kills off Aces, so Robin's in a little bit of a sticky situation. He is getting pushed here. He does kill off Arch. There is another. There is Johnny. Looks like Johnny's inside that Bravo objective. He's going to go for the push here. Finds him on the corner of this shipping container. Unfortunately, gets shot from the right side. He goes down to Marto. So Marto kills him off with that M417. Still having a firefight with the squad mate. He will be going down to statics. And we might see a revive coming in. We will do indeed. So Robin's back up. Bravo objective under their control. So here we go. Robbins. Listening to movement. Didn't open the windows up because he doesn't want to be seen. Plus, he's got no reason to open the windows up, right? There's no tank nearby. He doesn't really want to be seen. He can shoot through it if needs be. Okay, now he's looking. So this could poke his head out a little bit. Might actually go for a push to Charlie with the C4. That's probably what I would do. Because he is a recon player. Oh, he's coming back for him. Hold up. He needs to get it out early, though. He's been spotted. The LEV stopped dead in its tracks. Is opening fire already. Guy to his right, they didn't see it. Robin crossing the road. Didn't look at his map. I spotted it. And there was two crossing over there from the arch, under archways. And he got caught on that cross, which is very unfortunate. Corvette making a push towards Charlie objective. Going for the third cap. Bravo point being lost. LEV's gone for that push onto Bravo. And he will be going down to Arch, who's waiting for him at this area. Next to that Bravo objective. Just go back to Vault quickly. Getting engaged there, going back to Charlie, 1-0 on top of Charlie objective. So I did notice the UI for Iberian is broke. This whole UI system here is broken on Iberian, but it's working here on Cairo. Okay, looks like Robbins might be on that look for the LAV again, but going Bravo. GV holds back cap. Doesn't see him in the corner. Reddick's chilling in the corner with the PW7. His teammate's going to go for the pick there, but goes down to the Tommy down and out as well. Reddick's looks like Aces is holding spawn, but it goes for a C spawn with the RPG, so he's actually going anti-tank here. And he's going to get one round off into the side armor, but this now lights him up to that LEV. So he's going to open up with another round, but gets blasted by Warpork with the help of Potato. Valkorian over on the Alpha objective. Opening fire, going for a few shots, doesn't finish off that kill, goes prone, gets killed off by Aces. Okay, Robbins here. On the bike. Straight to Alpha. Straight to Alpha. He's actually going to find Valkorian here momentarily. Wait, no, he's going straight for the LE. He wants to go anti-tank. Big hit on the sidearm. That's a 50 hit. So, big hit. Goes back to Alpha. Engages here. The Broad. Grenade. Beautiful grenade. Beautiful grenade. Double kill grenade. Gets the triple. He's going to get the quad. I can hear more movement. He knows someone's around that corner. He gets the quad. Well, but gets the fifth kill maybe? No, he doesn't. Warport finishes him off. But well played, Robbins. Gets himself a quad. We love to see it. We love to see it. Back to Volk. Cast his curse, kicking in. Scrabby takes him down. Scrabby with 2 kills, actually. Kills off Valkorion and another. Valkorion. That can only be... Oh, the RPG from Reddix. Catches him out as he tries to get into cover. Very unfortunate there for Robbins. Valk pushing over towards Alpha. What was that spawn, by the way? Reddix and Valkorion both get taken down here by Robbins. So forms a ticket. GV White are in the lead. So 257 to 253, but barely in the lead. So just moving around Alpha. Just check in to see if any members of SMC are going to turn up. Valk is in the spawn menu looking to spawn in. Yeah, spawned. In the tank cannons. Going with the grenade launcher, just pumping the building, see if anybody's in there. Robin still holding. I hear movement. Oh, you're being very patient, Robbins. Holding that trigger finger. He's been spotted, but Warpork doesn't quite see him, so he kills off Warpork. He finds another. He kills off Reddix. There's one in the middle of this road here, going into that building. He gets the third as Potato goes down. He's gonna get a quad. He's looking for Bravo now. There's one behind that container, just seen it right up yellow. He does find him, and he gets the quad as he takes down the steering. Goes for the grenade intercept. There's one to his right, rear right. Probably archway into Bravo. You can hear it. Grenade catches him off. Damn, that grenade doesn't see it on the indicators as well. And he did put down the grenade intercept and just doesn't catch it. I think it was around the side corner of that ship container. So unfortunate there. Very unfortunate. Robbins. We're gonna see that now in real time with the rocket launcher hits Valkorion in the face. Goes after the LEV here of SMC. This is going to be interesting. I think he might actually get this LEV kill. How is that not rear armor? Glancing? There's no glancing hits in Battlefield 6. I don't think. Kills off Staring. It goes prone right in front of him. Chucks a grenade. Almost jumps on his own grenade. Okay, so he doesn't get the kill. But yeah, that was interesting. Angle pit, yeah, it says glancing. Kills off Warhawk. Here comes Valkorion. Bang. Lovely RPG. Let's go back to Valk. Hold you down to Tommy. Oh my god. Superman with the RPG jumping off the building. Nice switch though. Robbins prioritized someone was pushing him rather than the RPG. But yeah, that was rough. Lovely into players. Dirty, I know. But it's nice when you do it, Jamie. That's the main thing. On the receiving end, not so nice. But when you shoot someone with it, very nice. Very nice. So, hold on. We have not seen Rocky, by the way. Hold on. Hello, no, Rock, come here. Come here. Run away. Come here. Nobody's seen him on stream yet. The boy. Should we do some casting, Rock? You're my co-caster. So Robbins kills off Johnny. Goes to the pre-fire and unfortunately goes down to Arch. Look at that evil face. He's not evil. He's the friendliest cat going, dear him. He wants his dinner though, that's why he's bothering me. He's gone now, he's gone to bother the missus instead. Right, Robin's back on the bike, going straight into Bravo by the looks of things. Maybe actually, no, I was gonna say he might bypass and go to Charlie. Oh, he's tapped out. Oh. That was a bad tab out. Maybe that was by mistake, I'm not sure. Valkorion on repair duties. I think his LEV goes down. It does. To Tommy. That's Potato down and out. He's going to go for the revive on to Potato. Get him back into the game. See, Robbins is back. Yeah, Rocky's okay now. Yeah, he's okay. Well, he seems okay. I'm keeping an eye on him, though. He had a poorly belly for a little bit. Oh, Johnny catching him there from the push to Bravo, from underneath the awnings there. Very common spot to be in when you're getting caught crossing the road. I think that's something we need to see in Spectator, by the way, and actually in the game as well. There's nothing at the top of the screen. We'll wait for Robin to see what he does with this vehicle before I carry on. Because it does go down, I believe. But it won't go down to Robbins. It will go down to somebody else. But GG's to Robbins there, getting 2 hits off. That helps with taking down the LEV. So, for example, Battlefield 5, if you was crossing a zone, it'll tell you what that place is. So, for example, fishing docks. Or, like, Northern Alleyway or Archway. That sort of stuff. We don't see any of this in actual game. For, like, helping call outs. And you kind of want it in spectator mode as well, especially for competitive. So you know there's a generic call out for zones, because all other teams will have different call outs, if that makes sense. So one team will be different to another in their call outs. So you kind of want a generic one instead, which is universal to everybody. But I can understand why it may not be the case this game entirely because the game's already here, right? It's going to take a dev a long time to go through every portion of the map and give them a name. It will take a while. Unfortunately there for Robbins, there was nothing much he could do. He was engaged at long range. RPG's going into the building. He was taking cover in the corner. Warport pushed him from behind. By the way, SMC on Valkorian's feed is currently at a loss here round 1 against GV. Again, though, this is current. So he's looking over to this house here. Going over towards Alpha. Let's have Robinson just go down to Arch on C. Go for long range shots there with the M417. Goes for the reload. Looks like LEV's there at Bravo. And the reason why we can't have this delayed is because Valkorian's on Xbox and he's streaming directly from Xbox. So there's no capture card involved. There's no PC. There's no OBS, anything like that. It's a shame, but at least we've got the feed so we can see what Valkorian and his team is doing. And we can kind of get like information maybe in the future for him. And then we can watch it from Robin's side. So that's nice in some ways. Valkorian's got quite twitchy controller movements. I almost feel like his sense may be just a bit too fast for him. Timid there, kills him off there with the GRT. That's coming from ex-controller player as well. RPG from El Marto, killing Robbins in that doorway. You being sneaky? He's doing a rubber on me. Oh, you got spotted. Oh, potato. Oh, you got spotted. Unfortunate. Oh, unfortunate. It's hard to do against an LAV because it can spot you. It can spot you with its like its area effect that it does. So yeah, it's difficult to take down LAV like that. MBTs you can do it too because they don't have that function. But yeah, LAV's different. It's a shame. Rear armor hit though. Gets pushed. Goes down to Ark and Warphawk. So getting pinched there, unfortunately goes down. Valkorian actually sat on the objective still at this moment with the LAV opening fire with the grenade launcher, just holding it. However, I did see an LAV here at this road on his feed, and he might be pushing up behind him, so he's got to be careful. Looks like he's already pulled back. Maybe the LAV did engage him just then. Right, back to Robbins. Okay, Robin's down to Potato again. Tried to kill him off on Bravo. Valk is actually down here. And that's going to be GG's for round 1. Wait. No, he's brought up the real scoreboard. No. Matika, help. It's 43 tickets. I can see it there, but I wanted to get the... It's fine, we'll grab that. Right. You can barely see it, but I'll send it to you anyway, Hulk. I'll put 43 to GB. I'll watch it from Robin's side before we start calling out. I might be able to catch this one off of Robin's. So, wait, it's not GV. It's not GV. I'm being a tit. It's SMC. Sheesh. SMC with that first round victory at 43, by the way. There we go, I've got it. Nice. Right. Okay, we'll bring that one up instead. Robbins with a 22 and 20, 21 and 13 to Scrabby, Aces with a 19 and 19, 18 and 22 to Tilatomi, Zaborka with a 17 and 13, 14 and 20 to Timit, Statics with a 13 20, 11 and 10 to Corvette, Potato 29 and 7, 28 and 14 to Johnny, Arch with a 22 14, 19 and 18 to Adezrin, Reddix there with the 16 and 15, 16 13 to Warpork, and Marto with the 13 17 and 7 and 17 to Valkorion. Right, let's update that. SMC 43 043. Bang. Okay, TV needs to pull this back, like massively need to pull this back. They want to win. They're gonna have SMC take 2 maps off of them and win today's game. I mean, guys, what do you think? What do you think GV can do differently in this matter? They seem to be struggling with that LAV takedown, I feel. They do get the kills against the LAV, but they are struggling with just the overall of just taking it down quickly. Thanks for the clip, Matika. Much appreciate. I didn't see many rotations to Charlie. I suppose that's another thing as well for GV. There's a lot of just fighting between Alpha Bravo. Unless another squad that we're not able to see is doing those rotations into Charlie. And we just don't see it from our perspective. Corvette with a 211 ping, by the way. SMC are doing an amazing job today. They are like they're up. They're doing good. They're doing real good. Right, still readying up. We'll just check Volk. They're not ready on my speed. Here comes Rocky again. Come here, bud. Oh, he's purring. He's purring. Here he is. Here's the boy. Oh my god, Rock. Oh. You're hard to see on camera because you just blend in. The mobile void. Yes. He's massive, by the way. He's a whole 5.5 kilograms of just pure cat. Just pure massive cat. And you, bud. Eh? Hmm? You don't like it when you're on camera, do you? You get all shy. Yeah. Unless you feed him dreamies, so then he's all for the camera. Right, so they're actually actively playing, so we're going to get straight into what could be the final round of today. Could be the final round of today. See if GV can pull this back. So just waiting for Potato to ready up. Here we go. We do have a tiebreak map. We do. It's Manhattan. It is Manhattan. There you go. Manhattan is the tiebreaker. But if SMC wins, we don't see tiebreak. So GV's got to beat SMC here by 44 tickets. Just here, take a bullet and die. Finds a third, kills off Azdarin. Oh, the LEV, he's been spotted. He's been spotted. He gets killed off there by Potato. I've seen the turret turn. Unfortunate there for Mr. Robin. Looks like Valkorian side, he is down, but he may get picked up here by his teammates. The LAV, I've seen Potato there actually is able to be reviving, so I don't think the LAV's up actually. Oh, Robin's getting caught out here. He's managing to avoid it though. He's managing to dodge, but he's being surrounded. He's going for this push instead. He takes an RPG. He actually sucked in the RPGs. Potato. RPG coming out. I believe that's the LAV of a GV white down and out as well. Down here, it went down to Potato from behind. Potato killed off from the rear armor. Proceeded to RPG Robbins as well, taking them both out of the game. The Brod is insane. The Brod is a very nice gun. Very nice gun indeed. That grenade bouncing off concrete wall. Very unfortunate. Gets the tugs down. Sit on Charlie objective is 2-1. Looks like he's out of the zone of the tug, so he's over on that far left side next to that building. And it's actually being pinged as I said that. So it is. Yep, left side. Going to be pushing in there. Try to go for the headshot kill. Looks like his teammate picks up one. There is another one. That RPG going in as well. And that is just going to clear up. He's going to be pushing it even further here. Maybe up the staircase. Now this is risky because he could get just munched here by someone in the corner. We heard the defib. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Robbins gets defibbed by Almato. Twitch, clip that. Damn. Redemption, Robbins, redemption. Kills off Potato, kills off Johnny, finds another one up far, goes for the jammer. Brings out the C4, but I don't think he wants the tugs. There you go, he's got the tugs out. Bit of fat fingering going on. Like I say, I haven't been on PC for that long, so... Yeah. Oh, push from behind, Valkorian coming out of nowhere. Valkorian getting taken out by Corvette, revive coming in, picking Robbins back up. Go for the fire there. Teammate moving up. Saborka's able to get the kill on Almato. Reddit's going down to Timmy and Scrabble getting the kill on Desrin. That's quite a risky push there with the C4 from Robbins. He has decided to back off, which is the right call. There's just chaos going on Valkorian screen. Kills off on Marto. Oh, as Desrin currently prone there, takes him down with the M4 with that 2x on it. Gets killed off there. Teammate killing off Valkorian with the M277. Well, Charlie Bravo is under the control of GV White. Alpha Point is under control of SMC. The LEV is now pushing past Alpha, probably going for that Charlie push straight away. Grenade down the stairs. He's going to push straight past the grenade, go for the corner here. Takes down Valkorian. Incoming LEV round straight away. Pulls the revolver in case he gets pushed there. This is not good. Goes up the staircase and Warport catches him out there and kills him off right. Valkorian down again. So who gets the spawn off first? It is going to be Val. Oh, they both spawned. You hear that movement to his left? And behind him. He's gonna get... No, he's not gonna... He might get killed from behind here. No, he manages to cross over, kills off Zezerin. Finds the other one, but he's gonna get pushed from behind. He goes prone, but unfortunately goes down to Johnny. Yeah. Yeah. That was chaos. But his teammate managed to come in and get the kills off there and gets him back up. Wait. Okay, I almost thought I saw a defib come in from his teammate then, but there wasn't defib. Desrin killing him off there on that chair. Valkorian down and out. Robin spawns back in, sprinting straight to Bravo. Again, holding Charlie B. B is under contention, left side here. And Marto is found by Robbins. Gets the jam off. There's somebody there. Just doesn't know where. He's going for that crouch sprint. Thinks he's in this corner. I think he might be in that corner, you know, to the left. He is. Yep. I thought I saw a gun barrel pointing out there. And I indeed was right. Getting caught, putting his tugs down. Unfortunately, there, Arcanist is able to kill him off. Valkorian down to Corvette and the LAV. Triple cap by GV, by the way. Robbins, we're about to see it from his side, kills off Valcorio at Archway. But not for another minute or so. Okay, so we're going to see an alpha objective push back into spawn. Find somebody crossing out in the open there. Kills off Archichrist from a long range with the Brod. Frag grenade over there. Might get pushed on his right side, and he is getting pushed on his right side. He goes down to our Marto from behind. And that's going to be a respawn, and the triple cap's in full swing. So he's going to go off his LEV or Alpha. Which one are you going to? Bravo? No, LEV. And this is where he kills off Valcorion at Archway. So he finds Valcorion in the next 5 seconds or so. There he is. Yep, Valcorion goes down. Finds Warport, but Warport fishes him off. Warport gets killed off by somebody else, so Tommy gives him the kill. And we are going to see a revive coming in nice and fresh. Bravo objectives still remaining under GP control. So Alpha Bravo Charlie, triple cap coming in fully. Gets the tugs down. Yeah, that Twitch clip did go through. So we should have Paul Robbins here getting paddled by our Marto. Oh, tugs is actually deployed from the enemy in that building. You see it blasting yellow. Valcorion down next to a dead LEV. I wonder if it was his on Charlie. We're about to find out, I suppose. Someone's here. Enemy jammed. Only one, though. Gets pushed by Warport. Warport kills him off with the M4A1. Classic COD timing. He looked away and he got pushed at the same time. Charlie OBJ. So one capture there for the lads at SMC. Need to get... Oh no, he's been seen. Oh, very unfortunate for Robbins. I'd say you need to get your unfortunately goes out to Marto from that a long way away there with the M4A1. You kind of want to get that the C4 out early on the road. You don't want to deploy it when the LEV is crossing, because if the LEV just spots stuff getting thrown, it's not going to move. Oh, rear armor hit though. Oh my god, that spawn, Potato and Valcorion. So indeed, it was the LEV going down. What I just seen a second ago. But that was a great spawn. Spawns in right behind that LEV. Very unfortunate for SMC at that point, really. So triple cap coming back in again. We will go over to Valk, who's able to get himself a kill. Goes in for the revive. Gets his teammate back in. Oh, he gets pushed there by Robbins, and we're gonna again see that from Robbins' side in just a second. Let's see, Robbins getting into a firefight. He just killed one. So he killed off Johnny. He's just killed on Archer there as well. He's looking in the room with the pallets, with the planks. His teammate just got lit up in there. He's ooh. Looks like the kill came in. Who killed that guy? Aces went down to a Marto. And then an RPG from Statics come out of nowhere and killed him in return. Statics is like a ghost. Where is he? The man's not even just gone. Just RPGs and just leaves the field. He's like the stranger from Fallout. Just appears, kills a man and leaves. RPG goes out from Robbins on Alpha. Okay, but this we're gonna see map 3. We're seeing map 3, lads. So GG's GV for bringing this one back in Cairo. Crosses out. He's chased this man. He finds Vicorian. Go for the revive. Gets the doubles. He takes down Warpork and goes for his own revive. GG's. Let's grab that. Bang. 255 for GV White. So that means we are heading to Manhattan for the final map of tonight. We got ourselves a 3-map banger. So GG's both teams. We're going to bring up that leaderboard while we wait. No, that's the Xbox app. We don't want that. So, Robbins, 22 and 20, 21 and 13 to Scrabby. Aces with a 19-19, 18-22 to Tita Tommy. Zaborka with a 17-13, 14 and 20 to Timit. Statics with a 13-20, 11 and 10 to Corvette. Potato with a 29-7, 28 and 14 to Johnny. Arch with the 22 and 14. 19 and 18 to Desrin. It is a Desrin, right? Okay. 16 and 15 to I'll call them Redix. Warpork with a 16 and 13. 13 and 17 to Marto, and Valkorian with that 7-17. So they're one map apiece now. Thank you, Mr. Batika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh shit, this is a banger song. Riddix. Thank you, Inertia. Riddix. Like, they don't call me the butcher of names for no reason. I literally butcher names until someone lets me know how to pronounce their abbreviated names. Or their names with different characters. We will, so Manhattan Bridge. Robin's hosting it, so I don't want to leak the password. So we're going to go to Valkorian whilst he hosts that. Right, so prediction-wise, we're going to do this prediction. So GV White did indeed win, so you get some points back there, Mr. Chuck. Chuck with the points. He gets a little bit of a refund, but Jamie just stole 9.5 thousand points off of him in that first match. Matiko gets a few cheeky points as well. Right, map number 3. There you go, 10 minutes. Get your votes in. Who do you think is going to be winning the final map of tonight? Is it going to be GVY or SMC? Let me know. Let me know. Right. Robbins is now in, so we can look at Robbins to avoid leaking password from Valkorian. Right, we'll skip the music now. Next song. Not everybody's bit of taste there, a bit of Avenged Sevenfold, but we will avoid ear bleed if possible. There we go. We'll go with this one. Right. Oh, Sacred, Parkway Drive. Yeah, let's get that one as well. Oh my god. The DJ is just giving me... Okay, this one's alright. So guys, what we saying then? What we saying? It's yeah, who do you think is gonna win? Don't forget to get your votes in. What do we currently have? We have 1,300 points on Gloria Victor's White 0 SMC. So if someone wants to vote SMC, you could win yourself a juicy amount of channel points. So bear that in mind. Even if it's just one channel point, you can get your vote in. One little coin. That's all you need. Win yourself big. Yeah, Jamie, you won. You voted SMC for map 1 and they won. And you just got given like just tons of points. It's crazy. You got like 6,500 or something. And you had to refund for 2,000. Okay, so we're gonna see an LAV again. Manhattan. I like Manhattan in this format. I actually do. So I'm glad to see it yet again. I do want to like, I know we're going into 12 soon. So we'll see the like little bird, I believe, on Manhattan. Am I right? I'm pretty sure that was an addition to 12s. Underdog every time is the way. It is. It is. It is. You never know. So I may be casting again tomorrow night, but it depends if the codes are working. For domination. For the like the CCL spectator mode. If they're not working in domination, the only problem is updating them at the moment reserves at the 30 hertz. So you kind of don't want to mess with this with the portal settings until you're able to re-achieve at 60 hertz again. Let's check Valkorion. Okay, so Valk will be ready soon. So I need to test spectator again. I've got some things I need to try. Can you host a hold on? Can you host a BR experience with 4 players and introduce bots into BR? Anybody know? I'm sure bots are in BR in the casual playlist, right? Investigations must be made while we wait. Investigations must be made. No, it's duos. They're quads. The hell's a mass 148 glaive? They're not ready yet. So no, you can't change it. It's off by default. Damn, okay. So there is no testing BR. I'm gonna be going in blind on Saturday. Righto. Am I playing after this? I believe so, Jamie. I'll need to ask Defs, because Defs was, I believe, hoping to get me in top before I started casting. So I need to just double check with Defs quick. But I am down to play. I'm down to play for a little bit. Right. Well, they've started there. Just for the sake of clarity, we are going to go to Robins. Let's pause the music. Just pre-pause, because they're going to go live now. Oh, but I want to watch this LEV on LEV action. We need to see it. The LEV's almost dead, by the way, for SMC. It did go down. 2 statics. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Let's get it. Is the LAV meant to start sideways? Or is it because there's concrete barriers to protect it from missile hits when it's at spawn? That's the only reason why I think it's sideways. Are there Palka still here? Palka could answer that. Okay, so from Robin's side, you can hear movement to his left. I'm not sure if you picked up on it very well. Unless that was a teammate's movement, but it did sound distinctly enemy. It was a teammate. And so, bit of audio mismatch. Robbins, that was his kill. He just missed it by like a millimeter. That rocket right into the rear of the SMC vehicle. He did just jump there and someone was crossing over that left side. But he is going to find one in this corner here. But the C4, he blew himself up. No. Johnny blew himself up with the C4. Damn. The latter, yeah. So Alpha Bravo on the control GV at this point. Rotating towards Alpha. Alpha is currently going to the control of SMC. Let's see if SMC is able to defend this. Ooh, nice bit of pre-fire there. Grenade goes out. Grenade comes in. Goes left side. Head glitch there from whoever he's fighting. And Robin's in a world of hurt. His teammates are backing him up now. Peter Tommy coming in, killing off a Marto. Arch killing off aces. And unfortunately tries to get away. And Johnny, with the redemption C4, gets Robins. 1 to 2 down. The objective aces takes down Valkorion. Back to Robins. Oh, the fat finger and no. Robins throws the frag grenade, opens up the big map and just gets caught out. Potato killing them off there with that broad. Oh, what a spawn. Spawn straight into Potato's line of sight. He gets peeked by 2 players of SMC. Goes down again. Let's have a look, Valk. Valk down and out as well. Spawn again. Instantly getting shot at, which is unfortunate. He's down to just over half HP. He's going to be looking to push right into Bravo. There's still a member here. Gets the mobile vehicle repair crate up and running. Kills off Valkorion. Grenade there. Gets prone. Dodges the grenade. I was going to say, maybe think about the revive, but we've got movement to his left. His teammate is with him. I think that's Aces. The bleed out does come in, so he doesn't get the revive. Incoming LAV. Going to be looking to get an angle. Looks like the LAV is moving up, coming in with a few shots. He gets hold of 1 hit. Goes up the staircase here and unfortunately gets splash damaged and killed off by Potato. However, the LAV looked like it was immobilized for a second. And Zaborka kills off a Desrim, the RPG. So that is not the kill, I don't think, against the tank. Nope. Tank is still alive. I mean, the tank's still alive. Valkorion's in it. By the way, we did see the stall pass Robin's face just then. Robbins, unfortunately, getting caught on fire. Run straight into Riddix. Gonna be calling out where Riddix currently resides. Looks like someone else already finished him off. Aces with a double kill. Oh my god. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Because then we can just tab in and out between them both. There we go. Right, Robbins. Get into a firefight. He's gonna pull himself away. He's one shot. Very risky cross on the road. He's getting taken down there by Johnny from his right flank. He had someone in front of him as well, heading towards the objective of C. It just wasn't to the wasn't his time. Wasn't his time. He went down. Spawns off of aces. Valkorian still top gunning. Kills off Timit. Here we go. LAV on LAV action. Who's going to come out first? Those hits from behind, though. Pulls out the RPG, and Scrabby will kill him off. And I believe Potato goes down to Robbins. And we are actually going to see that from his feed. We did see the rear armor hit before Valkorian jumped out of the LAV. So we kind of knew that tank was going down just from that bit of information. How you doing, I've got it. Wait a minute. Aldagachi. How you doing, mate? Your name is a tongue twister, so it's going to take me a while to get it right. I try. I do try. Riddix getting killed off there by Mr. Robbins. Robbins trying to find another, but gets killed off there by Johnny. Valkorion and Spawn at the moment. Just Dagashi. Okay, Dagashi. That just helps massively. Dagashi. Rear armor hit, bang! And that is the point where Potato went down to Robbins. Gets caught by a Marto though. We got a clip of Robbins getting paddled, by the way. Very unfortunate for Robbins. Welcome in, Dagashi, by the way, mate. Welcome in, sir. I'm doing well. Aces taking out Robbins. No, sorry, taking out Valkorion. Robbins making us push over towards the alpha objective, going from the rear side. So coming out here. He's got his LEV with him, though, so that's a good thing. He lost his teammate in front. Someone's behind him. Lovely dive into the corner. That barrel, though, is looking juicy. My voice is going. Let's clear that up. There we go. Unfortunately, will we go down the alpha objective? Looks like Scrabby's under fire, so he's pulling himself back. Oh, big hit. Scrabby might be going down here. I think Scrabby is just about alive. No, he's dead. Unfortunate. Inertia kills him off. He was in here not long ago. Must be in the sub out for Manhattan. Valkorian holding on to the alpha objective. He's on his own here, by the way. There is someone out on the outskirts. His teammates backing him up. So that's going to be a 2 claim on that objective. Yeah, 4-0. He's happy chappy. He's got that objective. I'm looking forward to the game. I will check the Discord after the match and check in with what you guys are saying. But I am looking forward to it. I do want to get some like full games of casting in with the spectator mode. Robbins with long range shots. That Brod 3. Match trigger got disabled again yesterday, by the way, so you're no longer able to be a Beamatron 6 million with it, which is a shame, but at the same time, it's not meant to be. It is a bug. It's just funny how it got fixed and then it got broken again. It's almost like got forgotten in the build. It's like they started working on this build, then they released a patch which was meant to fix, you know, the match trigger, and then they released this new build and they forgot to add in that patch. There's the LEV. Robin gets a hit. He's being pushed. Right side from the shop. Unless a teammate killed that just then, crossing over. No, I was right. He was there. Valkorion appeared out of nowhere. I did hear it. I was right. Incoming again. Across the road. His teammates engaged. One's right next to this repair station. Johnny and Nadezrin coming in with a kill, taking down Robin. Valkorion's in a sticky situation. It's a very sticky situation. Goes prone behind this car at Alpha. Robin wants his tank dead, by the way. Valkorion with the RPG. He's gonna get the kill. He's waiting for it. He's waiting to be peaked. He goes for it. He doesn't get the kill. Robin's get the kill against the Desrin. Goes in for the revive. We're gonna keep an eye on Valkorion because I want to see if he gets an RPG snipe. He spots him. He goes for it. He gets the kill. Takes down Corvette. Well played, Valkorion. Waiting patiently, like a patient man indeed. Riddick's getting killed up. Unfortunately, goes down to a Desrin. Revive coming in there from Ted Tommy. Gets his teammate back up into the game. Gets the top of the bin. Goes inside. And looks like we might see a cross back towards where that LEV was. I don't know if the LEV for SMC is down. I think it might be. Valkorion rolling into Bravo. Oh. Goes down to Robin. So we're going to see that on his feed. Still watching. Still looking towards Bravo. Robin's being patient. We're going to see Valkorion appear in a second. Very quiet game. A lot of fighting going on Alpha, but we can't see it from our perspective. It's actually a squad as well fighting, but Robin stays behind on Bravo as anchorman to this objective because they're 2 caps down at the moment. SMC actually sitting at 207 to 70. So SMC with a sizable lead here into round 1. Robin's being sneaky. Sneaky boy. Here he goes. He's going to find Valkorion now. Kills Valkorion with a headshot. He's going to get the double as he goes down. His teammates are backing him up. He's above. There he is. Doesn't get the double, but I believe his teammates are able to pick up the... Should pick up the kill on inertia here. There we go. So Zaborka gets the kill. Robbins bleeds out. Valkorion down to the LAV of GV. The LEV's up for SMC, but not being utilized. The LEV up for GV, and it has been taken. Okay, so we kind of know the outcome of this map by looking at Valkorion's feed. So what we'll do is we'll wait for Valkorion's feed to indeed go to the next round. We'll grab his screenshot. Hopefully, we'll grab his screenshot. I'm gonna get prepared for it, and then we'll go back to Robin's while we sort everything out. Got it. Bang. Right, so we've got that ready. Let's look at Robin's while we wait. Send it to Pelk. Here you go, Pelk. Bang. And then we'll read out the ending results of round 1. So Robin's kills off Arch. Goes over towards Alpha. 1-0 on Alpha at the moment. Pops down the repair station. Teammate spawns. Shots from right. Tries to finish that kill. Doesn't able. He's getting pushed. He is very... Oh, unfortunately goes down to Arch from the left side behind that Jeep. He will be going down there. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We're down to just 1 ticket, and that's going to be GG's there. Right. So, while we wait for them to go to their next round, let's have a look at that leaderboard, shall we? So, 18-7 to Johnny. Riddix with a 17-11. 16-8 to Almarto. Inertia with a 14-13. 14-8 to Arch. Potato with the 13 and 9, 11 and 12 to Desrin, and Valkoran with the 5 and 13. Static 16 and 11, 15 and 15 to Zaborka. Scrabby with the 14-6, 12 and 13 to Aces. Robbins with 11 and 12, 11 and 15 to Tedatomi, and Timit with the 10 and 20, 5 and 8 to Corvette. So, point-wise, I actually forgot what point-wise it was. No, we forgot. It doesn't say it. Where's it say it? Where's it say it? 179. 179. There we go. Right. We're good. We're good. 179 points. Let's update the leaderboard. That's to SMC. So we want to score right. 179. Okay, so while we wait for them to get ready, let's get the music on. We'll skip songs, that's at the end. So that's a heavy lead for SMC. That's a heavy lead for SMC, as it's not. I mean, I say it's heavy. A triple cap would just let GV win outright. I feel like the LEV was one of the main problems again for GV in that game. Robbins was kind of trying to hunt it down, but it was just able to stay alive for quite a lot of it. And then when they did get engaged, it's always like LEV on LEV, and both went down. GV kind of want to just destroy the SMC LEV and leave theirs up, and if they're able to leave theirs up, they can actually rain around on you know, on that LEV and have two objectives, and maybe even go for that triple cap again. But that's something they're gonna have to try and work for, I think. Now they have switched sides, so we'll see how they play out on their side versus SMC. But it's gonna be a case of well, yeah, it's just gonna be a case of that, really. It's gonna be very hard for them. We don't get the whole picture, unfortunately, because we've only got a pod from one squad and one member of that squad on both sides. So we don't know what the other squad is up to, right? So we don't know what their role is in this either. They are rotating with engineers. That's the main thing. So they do kind of go for the tank as well. It's just a case of who pops whose LEV first. And I want to know if is the GV LEV utilizing 40mm grenades? Because that grenade launcher on top of the LEV is actually deadly in these type of maps. Okay, I believe the game should have started, right? Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Matiko. Thank you, mate. Going a bit long there from the Jeep. 3-man squad currently on this Jeep at this time, going straight for the Alpha cap. Now they might run into the LAV here, and this will be deadly for them. So one jumps out, two jumps out. So all three are out, going for the Alpha objective. So running in rear. SMC would have heard this, and they are starting to move in. That's El Marto, and he will be getting killed off there by Robbins. Not sure what that slide animation was, by the way. The gun's butt was in the air when he slid. Movement to the left. He heard it. He's getting pre-fired. He is almost down and out, and he will be going down to Johnny. Let's see if his teammate's able to pick this kill up. Aces kills Inertia. Marco kills off Aces. There is one man alive here on the objective, but I think Scribby is currently engaged with the LEV of SMC. Possibly. Oh, getting hit from behind. Riddix actually went down as well. Looks like he went out of zone and died. The Desrin found as well, out of the zone. Scriddix is almost down and out. He might be going in for the repairs here, so there we go. So reps coming in from Robbins. Looks like the LEV is indeed engaged with him. So this is the SMC LEV, and he will be getting killed off there by Scribby. Potato goes down. Unfortunately, Robin getting killed off there by Riddix. But that is the SMC LEV down. So this is now GV's time As soon as they're able to get out of this area with the anti-tankers involved, they'll be able to start roaming the field and maybe get hold of Bravo, what's holding Charlie, and then they can put some pressure on Alpha as well. Let's see if they're able to do that. Able to keep their LEV alive. Oh. An Arc is climbing on top of the railing there and killing off Robbins. Scrippy's still in trouble. Valkorian with the revive. Bit of pre-fire there. That's going to light them up. Oh no, they're stuck in this corner. We're getting chumped them from above. Kills off one and unfortunately goes down to the grenade of Johnny. Yeah, those grenade indicators need fixing ASAP. I know they've already said it, but you do not see grenade indicators. If you're out of field of view from a grenade, they just don't appear. Valkorian with another revive. You're getting revived this time. LEV's mid-road, by the way. Valkorian could be in a prime position to kill. Oh, he needs a reload. Oh, dear. I think he's down. Yeah, he's down. By the way, now Robin's actually using DRS. DRS. He is now a medic, so no longer engineering, but DRSing. Getting a suppression on Marta. Finds one at longer range there. Gets a few shots out. Smoke grenades it. Like it's not a frag. Almost down and out. RPG comes in. Robin stays alive. Gets the med off. Still one shot technically. Now up to 2 shots. Now fully healed. RPG's coming left, right, center. I mean, they're wasting their RPGs on him. Big frag grenade straight over the top. Valkorian goes down. Fires at long range again. So this is the reason why those revives were coming through on Valkorian's side. It's all down to Robin's doing this. So Valkorian was picked up there and he goes down to Scrabby in the tank. Damn. Robin's being held here. And he gets the headshot kill against Riddix. Movement left there. He spotted him. Bit too far away though. Valk. This SMC does get 2 objectives back soon. Have you got LEV on LEV action? I did spot a yellow LEV on Robin's side, so maybe we see some tank-on-tank action shortly. Let's see if GV can keep this tank away from the field. But it looks like the rotation's coming in. So Alpha Point now being claimed here by GV. Now it's just Robin's on his own, which isn't ideal. Because a member of SMC can just roll in, right? 2 of them, 3 of them, get the pinch, he's dead. So spawn off there from one of his teammates. The neutralization comes in, so no more spawns off the objective itself. I can hear movement. It's to his right. Just faintly. There it is again, to his right again. I don't think he's heard it. There it is. You see it on the radar, just as he ran off. Taking shots from behind. That's bad. Unfortunately, goes down to an Arcus from behind. Valkorian. Chilling on Charlie. Ooh, I heard kills. I heard double kill. And Arcus and Johnny going down to Robbins. Goes to the revive on a teammate. Corvette gets picked back up. There's another guy through that tunnel. Pulls himself left. Decides to push out and unfortunately goes down to a martyr. Goes to the bleed. Ace is still with him though. Looks like Valkorian getting killed off there by Titatomi on the Charlie objective as well. Alpha Point going straight back to SMC control. Bravo neutral but going to the control GV. Gets back to the Jeep of spawn. He's going to be looking to drive in. Here we go. Top of Charlie, pushes straight over, jumps out through the gates. Looks around. I think he might die here, Robbins. No, he gets the kill. Desrin goes down. Valkorian Pass is just over there. But I think he's alright. He gets the claim. He's going over towards... Oh, no, he finds another one from behind. Potato going down. No one communicated where Robbins was from SMC, by the way. Unless it just didn't know. Yeah, unless it did communicate, but it just wasn't heard. Robbins comes back to Charlie. Finds another here next to the SAM site. Goes and kills off Riddicks. Charlie point goes back to GV control. Okay. Oh. The SMC LEV here, chilling in the mid map. Going after the LEV here of GV. Okay, we got some LEV on LEV action. Unfortunately, goes down to Timmit. Looking at the kill feed there, Potato is just over half. It looks like the revive comes in. Potato's going to get the repairs here from Mr. Valkorian. Rear armor exposed, I think. Yes. The GV LEV has been dealt with, which leaves SMC LEV in the game, which is not what GV wants. Alpha Bravo under the control of SMC here. Bravo going back to the control of GV, but that changes shortly, as we know. As you can see, the LEVs are engaged on Robin's screen, but we might not be able to see it from Robin's perspective. He'll be too busy heading over towards Alpha very shortly, or just sat on Sear's defense for backcapping. We're jumping on Valkyria now, though, as the grenade launcher. Opening fire there through the shop windows, looking for a kill or two, trying to locate where the enemy is, trying to see if he gets splash damage. He finds one. He's not going to be able to get the kill there. He gets one hit with a grenade launcher. Oh, he spotted someone to his left there, coming through shop window. He gets hit with the RPG, and that's where the SMC LAV gets taken off the field. So indeed, the LAV does go down. Which in a weird way is going to be nice for GV, because that means theirs is up before SMC. So the GV LAV gets a little bit of time on the map before he has to deal with the other one. So Robin's crossing over to the Alpha objective. Bravo point still under the control of SMC. Charlie point under the control of GV. Goes neutral. There are 3 members of SMC moving in. I did spot it on the map before you enter the field. They were heading this way. So, I mean, one's been dealt with by Aces. That was on Marto. There's still 2 missing. Aces dies to Johnny. Says 1. There was the yellow grenade coming past. So mid-room to the right, there's one guy stood there. He's holding the left here, the corridor flank. He's looking over towards tunnel. I can hear him moving to his left as well. He does engage one. He kills off Johnny. There's another one there, one to his right, and he does go down to a Desrin. Heard that footstep like 2 seconds. Charlie objective was indeed captured by SMC, so we're now going to see GV coming with a reclaim. That was a triple cap, by the way, and that's going to be quite bad here. Big revolver hit from Riddicks taking down Robbins. Right, so we're fighting again on Alpha objective. 1 man versus many. And the Desrin does get the kill there against Robbins as well. However, the 3-man stack has turned up to revive Mr. Robbins. Surely. Sure. Never mind. Too big engaged in battle. So unfortunately there, Robbins has to go for the bleed out, loses the squad mate in the meantime. He may opt for the spawn off of Bravo. Unless Static stays alive here. Static stays alive. Robin runs out into open field. Dives into the objective of Alpha, taking fire from behind. Those will be careful. I'm pretty sure there's something to his right. There is. There is something to his right. There's a grenade coming in. To his left. Jumps out. Goes down and kills off Valkorion. RPG comes in from the shops over there. He runs away from that engagement. He can't win that fight with that low HP. He's going to go around and see if he can get a flank. Goes for the revive there. Oh, he decides to stop it. Finds a Desrin, and he will go for the revive. Well played, Robbins. Oh, finds another, goes up the stairs, goes back down the stairs. Is outplayed, technically. Jumps in and gets killed off with the Riddick, with the revolver. And unfortunately, his teammate did die there as well. So Alpha Point goes back to the control of SMC. Valkorion, almost getting that kill there. Does indeed get the kill against Statics. Gets the RPG out. There's an LEV to his left that's on fire. Is he going to get the kill? He gets the hit, not the kill though, as it is currently now 1 shot. And he does get the suppression. It's not dead yet. And looks like Anarchist does get the kill against Scriddy. So that takes down the LEV for GV. Oh, apologies there. Corvette goes down as well. Valkorion is about to swap over to the other POV. But Valkorion there with another kill as well. Apologies that the screen was open at that point. Robbins gets picked back up. We can actually see it from his point of view now. So Robbins actually here in the fray with the LAV. Pulls up to Charlie. Okay, so Valkorian's in his LAV at the minute, using the top gun. Robbins open to fire with the DRS, trying to pick up these kills. Grenade to his right. Hits him for like 1 damage, hardly anything. Just jumped in from behind. Unfortunately, goes down to Anarchist. I didn't hear a single footstep. Valkorian engaged with Robbins here. Hold on. Hold on. We're cooking. Valkorian, though, leaving the fray as Robbins did go down to a Desrin. A Desrin kill Officer Walker as well. That is Alpha Point taken and claimed. I would like to say, though, okay, Potato taking down Robbins. Valkorian waiting inside of Alpha. Looks like Charlie and Bravo was under the control there of GB at that point. And looks like that is going to be a Bravo push off from here. Robbins crosses over. He's probably going to engage with somebody here in just a second. He's actually going to run up towards Alpha. So we've seen him a minute go at Alpha. So this is where he's going to run up to. And unfortunately does get killed off at this point. But we'll see what happened from his perspective. There's movement to his left, movement to his right, just a little bit. Movement from the mid there. There's that movement on the right, and he does go down to a Desrin. Very unfortunate. Valkorian down to aces with the the SGX, the MP5. Okay, so where are we going, Robin? So hit a Tommy. So Bravo spawn. We'll grab the screenshot in just a second from Valkorian's side, and we'll cast the rest of Robin's side. Johnny kills off Robbins. Back to Valkorian. Looking around. Finds one at longer range at Charlie. Marks him out instead. I think Desrin killed him. That was aces. Let's see what happened here for Robbins. Kills off Inertia, goes for the double. Lovely flick. Kills off Anarchist as well. Wow. Nice play, Robbins. GG's, mate. GG's. Grabs that headshot kill, then manages to flick over and get the second kill there. Switches back to the Broad, by the way, as an engineer. Movement to his right. Okay. Heads over towards Alpha. Right. We need to look at Valkorian's view a minute. Because we want to grab his scoreboard. So just bear with me. Got it? Bang. We got it. We got it. We got it. Right. We'll go to that in a minute. Let's carry on watching the view of Mr. Robbins. The final moments of this game. Long range shots over the Broad, gets the kill against an Archrist. Jeep movement there to Bravo on the map. Shots at long range, and unfortunately goes down to Inertia with the Broad as well. That takes him out there as well. To the Tommy. Gonna go for the hot spawn off to the Tommy and hopefully get it back into Bravo from underpass. With just 10 remaining. Jeep cannons fired off there by Potato. Takes him down. Thank you, Matika. Very much you. Appreciato, sir. Okay. So Robin's hotting out that game. But we have got ourselves the feed. So let's have a look at that scoreboard for the end of the game. By the way, SMC did win today's games. So GG's to both teams. Well played, SMC. 2-map victory to 1. We'd hit the tiebreaker. They come in victorious today. So well played, well played. So, that being said, 23 and 16 to Johnny. Almarto with the 18-9, 18 and 13 to a Desrin. And Narcris there with the 17 and 14, 16 and 10 to Inertia. Potato with the 14 and 10, 13 and 14 to Riddix. Valkorion with the 7 and 13. Aces 23-16, 21-17 to Robin. 17 and 17 and 15 to Timit. Statics with a 17-15, 15-16 to Zaborka. Scrabby with a 14-9, 8 and 16 to Tommy, and a Corvette with the 7 and 14. So GG's both teams. Let me send that off to Mr. Pelk. Boom. Bang. SMC win. SMC win. 2-1. Right. We don't need to save that. So, GG's. GG's. Let's hand in that prediction, shall we? SMC with the victory. It's happened again. It's happened again. Damn. I mean, Jamie's just rolling. Just rolling. And Nurse. Hold on, I need to get a screenshot of that. And Nurse voted on his own team winning. What a legend. It is rigged. You voted on your own team. Oh, that's brilliant. And Nurse is like, I want those channel points. I'm voting for myself. Let's go. Oh, that's great. I like it. I like it. GG, you got yourself some nice juicy points. And poor Chuck. Chuck's been rinsed today. He's got no points left. You've taken them all from him. The poor man. Absolutely rinsed. Absolutely rinsed. Right. Well, GG's. Treats for Rocky ASAP. I need to find where he is. Hold on. If you redeem it, I'll do it. How about that? $5K points? Is it 5K? Hold on. It is 5K points. You don't have enough. Damn. Maybe next time, Inertia. Maybe next time. I used to have a tin that I had on the side of my desk when I was casting Battlefield 5. And it was like a one stream thing, right? So you redeem it once per stream and I'd give Rocky treats. There you go. Jamie's done it. So Jamie's doing give Rocky treats. So give me a second while I find the Rocky and then you can see me give him some treats, dear of him. So bear me just 1 second. Okay, I've returned. Right, let's get this sorted. Chuck bought them. Right, let me see what I can do here. I've got them both with me, so you can't give one without the other, right? So it's just one of those. Let's remove the virtual background so you guys get the background. There's one. There's Lexi, so we'll give Lexi some. We got some catnip dreamies. Where's she gone? Right. We'll give Lexi first. Hey, Lexi. Right. Oh. Come here, Rocky. Hold on, let me grab Rocky. Oh, you're a chunk. Oh, you're a lump. Right. We have got the boy. Let's put him on the desk. I'm all hooked up here. Right. I haven't got much room here at the minute, though, because this office is just a mess at the minute. But here, Rock. You can't really see him. He's so black. Hold on. Just a black cat. It's hard because I used to use a phone for this. It's really hard to do it. I might have to get the phone feed again. You don't really see him eat. My camera's screwed now. He's trying to get in the bag. He's actually trying to get in the bag. Hey, come here. Rocky. That's fine. He's had some. You want to help? All right. You want to grab him? You're grabbing them. Just grab him. Right. This is like the best Rocky feed that we can get. Is that it? Is that gone, mate? There you go. The rock has been fed. Up. You turn my camera. You turn my microphone off. There you go. You got fur on my nose and everything. You got Rocky got fed. I'll get the old thing set up again, like previous, where I used to use my phone and used to connect to the stream. It was really good, and I was able just to get full on like phone feed of Rocky being fed. So we'll do that. Right, let's send you off to somebody. Let's see who we can host. We'll go see Heeb. Everybody say hello to Mr. Heeby BB. He is currently flying a jet. He is a very good jet pilot. I want him to play for Team Germany as well, along with his, I think his mate plays for Team Germany. So I want them both to play for Team Germany in BFN. So tell him, play for Team Germany.